Today we're here with Tina Byers, Associate Portfolio Manager at AlphaNorth Asset Management, who is going to give us some advice on how to get into the stock market. Welcome back, Tina.
Thanks for having me.
Now, when was the first time that you actually invested your money in the stock market, and what was your motivation to do that?
I started investing in the market at a pretty early age. My mom has been in the business for years, so that's kind of how I got interested in it. One of the first investments I made was an investment in Alliance Atlantis because all my friends were starting to go to the Harry Potter movies and they had the rights to the movies. So just noticing trends like where they're shopping, where they're buying movie tickets, what kind of products they're interested in, I just wanted to capitalize on some of those trends.
So as a portfolio manager, what are some valuable lessons you've learned about investing?
I think one of the most important things I've learned is really that when you're investing in a company, you're investing in management. So you want to look at the management's track record, whether or not they're meeting their quarterly numbers, what their history is, have they worked at past companies and had successes there, and then what their management ownership is. Do they have investments that are aligned with yours, and do they have a vested interest in their own company?
So as a millennial yourself, do you think it's important for young professionals to get into the stock market?
I definitely think it's important for millennials to have exposure to the equity markets. Even though North American indices keep bumping along all-time highs, I think the alternatives now are pretty weak. You can put your money in the bank, but you're not getting great interest rates. The bond yields are low, and I think will continue to be low for a while. So I think right now your best option in terms of asset investment is moving into the equities.
So what are some hurdles or obstacles that somebody new to investing might face, and what are some ways around it?
I think one of the biggest things when you start out investing is that there's so much information out there, it can kind of be information overload. It's easy to get scared if a stock moves down 3% in a day. You have to do your research and make sure you have a long-term point of view, and that 3% and those fluctuations in the stock shouldn't really affect your investment decision in the long run.
For those who may want to follow in your footsteps, what are your top stock picks and why?
So AvivaGen's a company that I really like. The company offers an alternative to antibiotics for feedstock. So there's been a lot of press around McDonald's and Chipotle moving away from antibiotics and moving towards hormone-free meats for their restaurant chains. And I think this trend's going to continue. What AvivaGen has is a proprietary product that offers an alternative, and it's all natural and it's safe so that you get the same yield in your feedstock, but it's a lot healthier for the individual. Recently, the company did a financing at 6 cents, which our company participated in, and the stock's trading around 17 cents now. They received authorization to sell their product and for use for all species in the Philippines. So in the next couple of weeks and months, we expect potential major contracts coming out of the Philippines, further approvals in Asia and possibly Europe, and then subsequent contracts to follow. Another company that we've been invested in for a while is called Nutrisci. They have a product called New Energy. It's basically an energy tablet, and the main ingredient in there is pterostilbene, which is a blueberry extract. I actually brought some New Energy with me. I don't know if you wanted to try some.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said this is a blueberry extract that's used?
Yeah, it's a blueberry extract. There's 59 milligrams of caffeine in one.
Wow.
And then you can carry it with you and bring it to work if you're having a rough day.
Yeah.
Don't want to use that Red Bull because the safety profile is a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot tastier than a Red Bull and a coffee as well, so that's a good advantage. So you said that these are now in stores and that it's going to affect the stock price?
Yep, they're available in 7-Elevens right now. They've recently signed on Max for distribution, and they're getting reorders from every company that they've had distribution agreements with so far. They're starting to ramp up their marketing in September and October, so we should see a significant sales bump kind of heading towards the new year.
Thank you for all that great advice, Tina.
Thank you so much.
And for more great investing ideas, be sure to visit Small Cap Power.